Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Rapid Fire. Thank you for joining, as always. Let's jump right into it. So today we're going to talk about a question that I get asked all the time. How is my property evaluated? How do you evaluate my property? Is there a little bit of guesswork involved in it? And I always say absolutely not. It is actually more complex than most people think. So to really evaluate a property properly, it's not just about kind of looking at what has sold in the area and saying, well, you know what, this is kind of, it looks the same and, we're going to sell it for this much. No, that's not how it works. So to do an actual evaluation properly before a real estate broker shows up, they've already done a lot of homework. And what that homework is they're going to, yes, look at properties in the area that are similar to your property that they're coming to evaluate. So what they're going to do is they're going to look at, if it's a bungalow, they're going to look at comparables that are bungalows. They're not going to look at a two-story. Same thing as if you have a two-story, they're not going to be looking at a bungalow as a comparable. The other thing that they have to look at as well is lot size. Now, if your lot size is, let's say, 10,000 square feet, they're not going to be doing a comparable at a property that has 35,000 square feet. That's not a good comparable. So, we were going to stick within the realms of what it is. If your property is 10,000 square feet, they might be evaluating something at 9,000 square feet, 11,000 square feet. But there are calculations that we can do to bring to convert it to the proper price. Now, that goes for the same thing for things that are about your home. So if your house, let's say the actual wrapping of your house is, siding or brick or stone, these are all things that we're going to be comparing to other properties and adjusting the comparable if they have something, let's say, that is brings down the value or brings up the value, to be able to bring the valuation to your home equal, so that we're pricing it properly. Sorry, I had a call come in. Yeah, so some of the other things that we're going to be looking at is like electrical. Did you go from 100 amps to 200 amps? Did you go from aluminum to copper? Did you have that changed? Plumbing. Have you had any of the plumbing done, redone? Renovations. Renovations is a big one. Now, renovations, let's say you have a finished basement. That has a big value. That's the same thing as if there's a garage or no garage. Could be did you change the kitchen? When was the last time you changed the kitchen? The comparables in the area. Do they have newer or older kitchens, bathrooms, flooring, windows, doors? All these things that we have to look at with all the comparables out there. Because sometimes people think, listen, the value of my home is worth a lot more. But then when you show the comparables, listen, just the 5 or 6 comparables that I'm showing you today, just in the area that have sold, let's say, the last 3 to 6 months, because obviously you don't want to be going back 2 years of comparables, because 2 years, the pricing was a lot different than it has been in the last 6 months. So, you're going to be going and showing them that, listen, yes, the houses are selling for this price, but look, these houses are completely renovated, brand new kitchen, brand new bathrooms, finished basements, whatever it is. And vice versa. Sometimes people see comparables in their area and they undervalue their homes because they don't realize that the value that all the renovations that they've done where the comparables may not have. So you got to think about that. Of course, garage, no garage, that's a big one too. There is a big value to having a garage. It could be as simple as the foundation type. Do you have a concrete foundation? Do you have cinder block? Do you have stone? Do you have brick? What type of foundation do you have? Is it a slab? These are all big things that change the value within your home. Funny to say, area is super important. A lot of people don't realize that you could be in area A and the comparables are in area B, or vice versa. And a lot of people say, well, look at these houses that are 2 blocks away. How come they're selling for that much more than what you're telling me? And I'll come back and say, listen, area A is a very popular place and the name is known, and I'm not going to bring up any names, but this is in and around Montreal, where you could be right on the limit between A and B, and there is a price difference just because of that borough, location, city. It does bring a value to it. So all these things are what we have to understand, calculate, and calculate properly to make sure that when we come, we're evaluating your home properly. And that's bedrooms, number of bathrooms, the type of kitchen, the stuff that's used for renovations, the flooring, the roofing, the siding, the foundation. Like I said, all these things combined with what the market is suggesting that, or not suggesting, telling you what your property is worth because of the comparables in the area. So that's really how it's done. It's a lot more complex than even what I've been saying, but yes, if you want to talk about it more, I'd be happy to. Anyways, I don't want to take any more of your time. Thank you again for watching. If you do have any questions about that or anything else, or you want to see a topic about anything, let me know and I'd be more than happy to do it. Anyways, have an awesome rest of your Tuesday, everybody, and we'll see you for Jog and Talk. Bye for now.